my stars, it's me Missy, I'm back, and today I'm going to be playing some more Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, when I last left off, we had just done, I think, half of the map for the Storm Coast, and I was going to try and do another half of the map if I'm able. I just want to explore a lot today, and I want to see if I am able to take out one of the dragons, possibly. We're going to see how that goes. Maybe I'll do some more side questing for companion stuff if it comes up. But other than that, it's going to be a really chill one today. Anyway, guys, let's get into the game, shall we? I don't think I need anything. No, I don't think so. Okay, so we have made it to this area. What is this? Wardens of the Storm Coast. Wardens of the Storm Coast and Memories of the Grey. We need to do those. Because these are actually part of... what's his name's stuff? Blackwall's things. And I need to get that done so I can get more stuff with him. Hold on a second. Requisitions. Potions. And Dorian is fine. Okay, let's go. We're gonna be going this way. And right off the bat, I see some peoples, or... not peoples, darkspawn. Lovely, lovely. This guy. There we are. Okay. I got some gold for that. That's nice. What's this? Serpent stone. I can always use more elf fruit.
Let's look around.
This way. More elf fruit. There we are. A Grey Warden's journal. He is not here. We have searched thoroughly, and we will now move on. How many days have I wasted here with whispers lurking at the back of my mind on this mad assignment? I pray we have more luck as we head south. After speaking with the other wardens, I told the fishermen about the darkspawn we sense beneath the earth. They may not burst forth from the ground today or tomorrow, but I fear it will not be long, and we will not be here when they finally surface. The fishermen were grieved at the news, but they decided to make for West Hill, which is safe for now. As for the fishermen who were interested in joining, I convinced him that now was not the time. Others might have told him otherwise, but he is too young to make such a sacrifice simply because he does not wish to throw nets into the water all his life. We shared one last night by the campfire, and he went on his way with a smile, humming the song of Andril as he left.
The wardens were here at some point.
Interesting. What's this? There's more stuff over this way. Elf fruit. More elf fruit. Something up this way, I guess. I need to keep grabbing elf fruit. So there's they're pretty far away. I need to turn back around then and go to this area. More fruit. Let's see if I can get... Yeah, I think I can get up here easily. It's just this direction, I believe. Let's keep going this way. Something up here. Apostate's Landing. Get up. There we are. What is over here? Oop. Fruit. More fruit. Oh. This way. This way. There we are. What's this first? Gold, Amulet of Constitution. I grow more convinced that if he was ever here, he's not now long gone. Still, it would not do for us to miss him through laziness, and he is one of our most skilled warriors. If anyone could hide himself here, it would be he. And the fisherman shares promise with a spear on his shoulders like an ox from throwing nets all day. He asked about joining the Gary Wardens. Under other circumstances, I would be honored to take a worthy and willing volunteer. Now my orders did not say whether I should seek new recruits even with our circumstances or because of them, I suppose. It did not hurt his cause that he was easy to look at and clearly wished to know more about the Dalish. The darkspawn are louder than I thought at first. The constant whisper at the back of my mind makes it difficult to sense them as easily as I usually do, but they are near the surface. Perhaps bandits are not the worst these people have to face. That's a bad sign. There's more. Oh, Grey Warden treaties.
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
Okay, and now let's head over here to this, and then we can start heading over to this other camp and these other things and this rift. Doesn't seem like there's much here, in all honesty. This isn't as packed as the other area was. At least it doesn't feel that way. Okay, so there's something in this general direction. This way? Yeah, I was right. Okay. Let's claim this. The stone tree! So Galen made his way through the woods until he saw the light of the quarter moon shining on the rock. Ellis emerged from the pines, and they shared a quick embrace before making their way to the waiting ship. It is said that lovers who kiss the stone tree will be blessed with a long and happy marriage. Those fond of the superstition tend to ignore the renditions of the tale in which Galen and Ellis drown at sea. Well, that's kind of sad. There's one of those stupid things here somewhere, and I don't really want to deal with it right now. I can do that off stream so you guys aren't bothered by it and don't have to watch me do something insanely boring. Okay, and now I gotta go all the way back There's this, and there's a dragon around here somewhere, but I don't want to fight that one. I'd rather fight the one in the hinterlands if I'm able to. Question mark? That's the thing. I don't know if I'm leveled up enough yet for that dragon. Okay, we're going this way. Yes. Come on, Death. You can do it. And now we're going this way. Yes. I love having a fucked up unicorn as my mount. It's really nice. Long river, another area discovered. This area is kind of small, I think. I'm not exactly sure what that is. It looks kind of like a nug. Could be wrong, though. So, I think it's this way. So let's go over in this direction. What is this? Some weird creature that looks kind of like a nug. There's a cave here. And there's a trail up, so I could stop here, actually, and investigate this cave and see what's going on here. Can I get unstuck from the ground? Oh, it's not even a cave. That's a little disappointing. It's just a little divot in the fucking wall for some reason. Weird. Let's go up here. Let's keep going. Come on, horsey. West Ridge. Okay, so there's one here. Can't see. Hello, Ram. Built up melee. Last cameo. Well, you can wait a minute, dog, while I'm busy. Still no trace of him, though I feel the dark spot on the ground below. Could he be lurking close to them, perhaps preparing to die with honor? I doubt it, but it is the only lead we have so far. I confess that this seems a fool's errand at times, but given how much is at stake. We saw bandits harassing the fishermen, and we intervened. The fishermen thanked us, though I fear the bandits will return again in greater numbers, and we will not always be here to help. Nevertheless, as long as we are here, the fishermen are safe. The dreams continue as they do every night. They make it hard for us to sleep, but we must persist. Hopefully the others will have found a solution by the time we return. In the meantime, I sing the song of Andril to myself to clear my mind as best I can. Normally they have the dreams when there's an archdemon around, so I'm assuming this is something to do with Corythius. Hi, pup.
Eat it! Ate it!
Okay, it's taken care of. Didn't see where that was leading. This way? Oh! Gray whiskey Rich, rich wine, conscription ale. Perhaps local to a handful of Grey Warden companies, these beers reflect a custom or legend born of utility. Allowed to seize goods to aid their cause, wardens combine half-full bottles to save space while traveling. Never fully emptied or, as with a kettle, cleaned, each eventually takes on a base flavor as unique as the warden carries it. What do we care? Nothing burns like the first cup. As though the bottles range farther than the namesake warden could. The bottle marked vintage, warden, serve yourself. It's really cool that you can collect stuff like this. Warden Commander's badge.
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
Okay, well, we have shit we gotta deal with over here, apparently. Okay, my dear friends. This guy. There's one more dude somewhere. We got him. Dalish Hunter Bow, Darkspawn Teeth. It's always good to have shit. All fruit, I need that. Where are you? Where are you? Here. We searched the area but found no sign. If he was here, it was some time ago. The fishermen in this area are friendly. Unlike some, they remember how the Grey Wardens fought to save Ferelden in the last blight. Though they had little, they shared some of their catch to give us a better supper than we had tasted in weeks. They even deferred to me once they saw that I commanded the other wardens, and there are few, even in Ferelden, who would watch an elf command men without pause. They are friendly folk. After all this land has suffered in the past year, I hope they find some peace.
The Wardens have abandoned these camps. They're looking for someone. Stroud, perhaps.
Yes, perhaps. Their amulet of constitution.
Dorian,
fruit.
those words you say, what do they mean?
What? You mean like mendicant? Ultimatum?
No arse when you're mad. Vishanti Kothas. You're swearing, I know it.
Vishanta Kafas. It's Tavine, relics of the old tongue. We still use the colorful phrases.
And it means what?
Literally, you shit on my tongue.
Why not just say that?
A mystery for the ages.
Oh. That was actually a really good question there, Sarah. I'm proud of you. I don't know if I can walk down there. There's a thing right here, so we'll do that. I wonder if I can get to the Slerium, or if there's a dragon over that way, or if it's over yonder this way. Whichever way it is, I'm going to avoid. If I can. Okay, horsey. Let's go. Hey, Death. There we are. Driftwood Margin. Okay. Set up camp, please. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I wanted my weapons and inventory. Actually, I can sell this, so... Sarah, what do you have? 203. And you have 141. This one's better. Dorian, you have this one. Iron Bowl. 138. Yeah, that is the highest one. Okay, let's look at armor. That's what you're wearing. Sarah, you are wearing... It looks so funny on her. Yeah, you're not gonna wear that. Okay. Dorian. You're wearing the Griffin robes, okay. And a helmet. You can have the Griffin helmet. There we go. Okay, Sarah. Rings. Toxic Cloud. Dorian. Varric. Solus. So you can have this, buddy. Bolt of cold resistance. Bolt of electricity resistance. Melee defense. Iron Bowl. Bolt of urgency. Amulet of dexterity. One extra potion.
Nothing to report.
Okay. That's not what I wanted. I was trying to look at this. Whoopsie. Well, that ram is very dead.
Another blighter fall.
Let's go to this one. Let's get rid of it. Okay, we're good. Yo. I don't know. Not exactly sure where I'm supposed to go for this one. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. This way. Going to assume this direction. This doesn't seem like a good place to be with this. I'm not using my legs. I'm going to use the horse's legs, even if I get stuck. Who the fuck are you? Hold on a minute, bitch. Okay. There we are. Well, we're getting them. Drink that. Drink that. There we are. Come on. He's almost gone. There we are. Got anything good, dude? A glowing key. A glowing key found on a crazy mage in the Storm Coast. Here's the glowing key at the cabin. What cabin? Morale fruit. Let's keep going this way, I guess. Serpentstone. Elf fruit. So what's this way? Well, this is very pretty right here. Some Mabari. Feel bad killing them. Damn. Come on.
Nope, Dick.
There we are. More health fruit. We're gonna continue this direction, yes. My new bow is very pretty. There we are. Serpentstone. There's something over here. It's not what I wanted. I have the thing on me, but I guess I can't reason with them. There we are. Problem solved. Bowstring. Okay, let's keep going. So it's down here. I have no idea where I'm going. This seems like a very weird adventure, in all honesty. Okay, I'm at Long River. So we're going this way? Up Long River? Is it in a cave? Or maybe it's through the cave. Oh look, there's spiders. Goody, goody, gumdrops. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I forgot I needed this. Waterfall cave. I've discovered all the regions of the coast. I can also do requisition finally. Of course it's in a goddamn cave system. Come on, guys. Come on. Drink that. Drink that. There we are. Back up. Okay, let's target the other wraith. Of course there's one of those motherfucking wraiths. You should just drink this. Go over here. Okay, and now let's close the rift. There we are. Got 2 power from that. What's this? There we are. There we are. And I wonder if it dropped anything that I need. Yep. Okay. Let's go back the other way. Blood Lotus. Heat mushroom. Lyrium falls. The mist and water shone a brighter blue than the sea outside. I knew they would come soon. Okay, let's look at this thing. The water is insanely loud. Okay, let's take
You're
care
really
of-
good with that bow, Sarah. You lay down solid cover fire.
2 eyes. Helps, yeah?
That's funny. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, found him. Okay, so there's one over here. Black lips. See another right here. Shoot. There we are. Back the shard. There's more spiders over here. Might as well just take care of them. Well, spiders and ghouls? Really? It's kind of funny. Go. There we are. Go after this guy. There we are. Okay, let's loot. Yeah, screw it, I don't need it. Really, giant spider? Come on, stand over here. There it is. There you are. Okay. I can't even inspect this. Hit you. There we are. Spider fangs, you need this. Map, and now we need to go look at the... We can go look at the glowing key in a minute. I want to know if I can get over here. Yes, let's travel back. Let's see if I can take care of some of this
Nothing to
lyrium
report,
here.
sir.
Where are we? There it is. Requisitions. Anti-venom. Craft. We've increased the stores of anti-venom. Okay, now map. This set is active. Another requisition, I'm assuming.
I've news, sir.
Report.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Well, I can easily fulfill this one because I have all that shit. Since I'm here, have that. Several dwarven academies at the University of Orlais have requested samples of ore from the Storm Coast. Okay. Fucking bears. I didn't mean to do it. Shut it. Okay, Death, we're gonna go. There we are. Assuming this is a Red Templar stronghold, and that's my big assumption. Either that, or it's a... Fucking... Of course I can't save. Why... You're saving. Whether you like it or not. Okay, we're good. There we are. Let's go in, guys, and see what's going on here, since I have a ton of health. I can't go in? Why can't I go in? Does this have to do with the strange glowing key shit? I'm confused. Okay. I guess I'm going here then. Yes, travel to this location. What do you
Word
want?
for you.
Report.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Salvage request. Number of ships washed up on the shores of the Storm Coast could be salvaged for use by the Inquisition. At least I'm getting a lot of power points. So what's up and around? There's something over here apparently that's of interest, so... Come here. I'm gonna go look over here first, I guess. Come on, Death, you can do it. Oh, it's one of those fucking things. Might as well get it done. There. There. There's another. There's another. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're going... Where are we going? Can you not? Okay. There's a cave here, so... That's not it. Heh, fuck you. It'd be nice if this horse would fit through shit, but apparently she don't do that. Can you get out of my way, bitch? Fucking annoying fucker. Boom. There we are. Okay, let's keep going. We are going through here, I guess. Maybe I had to go through the cave? And then go up top? Maybe. Maybe that was it? I'm so confused. I don't even remember a cabin. Oh, there's a shard. Give me the motherfucking thing. Thank you. So... Cave's up here. Let's get up here. Okay, come on, really, man? There we are. Okay, let's see. Spider Fang. Never been in here, I don't think. I'm not really sure. Weapons. Okay, let's have a look in here again. I'm gonna take that just because it's got some pretty big numbers there. Fuck is this place? And how have I never been here? Up. Okay, everybody, let's just calm down a little bit. There it is. Light it, damn it. Y'all are stupid. Y'all are fucking morons. Don't you dare do it, bitch. Of course, the AI in the game is imbecilic.
Your Magisters, they all like coffee face.
Not quite. Corypheus is one of a kind. An original Darkspawn, it turns out.
I mean, are they all crazy? Wanting to be gods? Like that?
That, not all of them, but enough.
And you let them live? Why?
There's always more where they came from. Men like Corypheus aren't born, they're made.
Good point there. Deep Stalker hide. Light that, please. Light it! Touch it! Thank you. Do that. It'd be nice if my team was here with me, but apparently they're too stupid to get past a wall. There we are. Like this. Figures. Okay, so I gotta go around this way, of course. It ain't ever easy, is it? So it's up on this hill somewhere. Good to know. Off. Found silk. What in the absolute fuck is this shit? Note found in a mage's hut. An excerpt from a manifesto on mage rights. The page is worn and creased as though read many times. Andraste suffered at the hands of magisters, thus she feared the influence of magic. But if the Maker blamed magic for the magisters' action in the Black City, why would he still gift us with it? The oppression of mages stems from the fears of men, not the will of the Maker. A few personal thoughts are scrolled below. The fears of men. If they stay away, there will be no fear. This place is remote enough. Strange to hear no one talking in the other room, to feel no eyes watching me. I miss it sometimes. But if that was not the will of the Maker, then perhaps this is. That's a lot of dead bodies.
Creepy here, yeah?
Yeah, I agree. What the fuck is going on here? Ah, damn it, not again. Mighty Offense Tonic recipe. Ooh! Okay, cool. If I open this door, is there gonna be somebody that jumps out at me and tries to kill me? Probably. No, there was not actually. That's very surprising. Shorts the coast, shorts the coast. For some reason I can't go in here. Okay, well let's fast travel back to this camp. Take care of these fucking shards, so that's off the list. And then we can go back to the war table and I can drop off a ton of shit that I have.
Word for you.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Okay. Let's go up here, and then we can go fast travel to the other camp, get that done. Where are we? There we are. Fast travel here.
Nothing to report, sir.
Just grab the damn horse. Okay. Okay, get off. There's another shard.
Honestly, how many keys does one ancient temple really need?
Apparently, a ton. Rather irritating, I must say. Okay, let's go down. Okay, oh, this way. Horse is fine. Okay, let's get off. Collect that shard. I would love to know what the fuck is going on with this door over here that I can't open. Okay, it has to be linked to something that I need to do. Still, it's odd, but whatever. Okay, we're gonna head back. We're gonna go to Skyhold. Travel. And I'm gonna talk to people too. Okay, let's talk to these guys first.
The spiderwebs help stop the bleeding, and they prevent wounds from getting infected. Gather as many as you can. The strangest thing, though, I can't recall where I heard that. I think I remember a young man.
Cole strikes again.
Can I help you?
You had something to show me.
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. She doesn't talk much.
Say little.
So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori? Or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Say little.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't sing the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim
This
and I
always
should
makes
find
me
our
happy.
tents. Thanks for the drink. I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option, but a few faces might help.
Why did you act like that?
You made it sound like you didn't like the Inquisition.
People don't always tell the truth when you're polite. You've got to poke them a bit.
Got a good point there. They may think less of you.
But those two soldiers might think you're an asshole.
So?
True, good point. This was good.
It was good to get their perspective.
Yeah. Sounds like we could use an easy win for boys like Tanner. And vets like Mira have seen enough to be wary. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that. No matter what comes next.
Thank you, Bull. Okay, let's go talk to the others. Where is everybody? Well, there's Cassandra.
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor. Leliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed, Templars going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
Of course.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
So you're romantic.
So, that book you were reading?
Yes, what of it?
So under that taciturn shell beats a true romantic heart.
Why must it be an accusation? Romance is not the sole province of dithering ladies in frilly dresses. It is passion. It is being swept away by the pursuit of an ideal. What is not to like about that?
Nothing at all.
Oh, I quite agree with you.
Then why are you laughing at me?
I wasn't.
I will never hear the end of this, will I?
Nope.
Hello again.
I'd like your advice.
Do you have any advice for me?
Tell that demon, what does it call itself? Cole. Tell it to leave. He may not mean harm, but that does not mean he will not harm us. Spirits are not creatures to take at face value. Be cautious with him, Inquisitor.
Okay,
That's
goodbye.
enough for now.
Another time, then.
Let's go inside, I guess. Wait, hold on. There's a... Over here? Sir Morris.
Oh, Bells, it's you. Morris. Sir Morris, I suppose. I am serving as quartermaster for Skyhold and its arriving throngs. Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
What are your qualifications?
What makes you ideal for this position? It's an important one.
My family has ties to several freehold militias, as well as cousins acting as officers in Ferelden and Orlais.
And your qualifications?
My family holds treaties with 3 new money Tevinter houses, and a rare Orzuma contract with a Paragon namesake.
And your qualifications?
To be honest, your worship, that was my question. I am the nexus of a dozen threads tied by others, designed to cast the widest and most appealing resource net. But I will rise to the occasion. Skyhold will want for nothing. I swear it.
Are we well supplied?
How is it going? Do we have what we need?
Our capacity increases, as do our requests to suppliers. I've had to threaten some contracts. It was exhilarating.
Where is Quartermaster Theron?
The previous quartermaster survived Haven. Where is she?
She had views. Has views. Perfectly legitimate ones if you share them, Inquisitor. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable now that the Inquisition is in Orlais. She continues to serve, just not at the fore.
Okay.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
Let's go up. A letter home, Father. I will not come home. I know what happened to Haven. I was there, and I am not afraid of death. If none of us are brave enough to stand, then all of us will fall. I am your son. If you trust me, if you trust nothing else, trust me. The Inquisition is our only hope. I also would like to request that you stop using such language to refer to the Inquisitor as not what you think. She is not trying to replace the Divine or the Chantry or become a god. None of the rumors are wrong. The Inquisitor is a Canary. Yes, with the horns and everything. You should see her. I've never seen so inspiring a figure. If you could have seen her at Haven, I know you'd believe too. I just hope you'd be able to see that this is what I want and what I feel is my duty. I think Mother would be proud, and I know she would want you to be proud of me too. Your son and dedicated Inquisition soldier, Eustace. That's very sweet and makes me want to cry. Pamphlet, lift your voice. Greetings, sing question. I hope you are excited for our next meeting. I certainly am. In these dark times, fellowships and song will come keep us from depths of despair. So let us lift our voices and our spirits. Here are the pieces we will be learning in the upcoming week. Lyrics and musical notation are available in the archives, so come prepared. The Storm Coast's Claim, Circle of Flame, The Girl in Red Crossing, The Ballad of Nuggins. Scout Harding fought hard for this one, so she will conduct. Twinkling Lucia of the Heavens, Whither You Took My Gold, or The Jolly Tavern. Earl Jason's Ride, I Shall Prevail. Although there were many votes for Andraste's Mabari, I have decided to leave it off the list, as attempts to perform it tend to leave most choir and members a sopping mess. Sing Quistor Faye. P.S. I understand that some of you object to being called the Singquisition. If you can't come up with a better name, it is not your place to criticize. And no, the Harry Heralds is not a better name. That's funny. I'm glad they have a sense of humor. Okay, I have nothing else right now for them.
Another time.
There. Let's go inside and I guess see Iron Bull and Sarah. Hello, Scout Harding.
From Haven's fire come we, the able.
That's all that came.
To Skyhold
sorry.
now, a fortress strong and free.
Tell your
We
quartermaster
rally with
boss
our
it was
hero
a special
born
order.
anew.
I did, I'm just saying what he
There's
said.
none as brave as
know
she.
that.
A perfect start, except no, it needs work.
I see.
He's sitting in his chair now.
Can I help you?
Okay, you have nothing to say
See
to
you
me.
later,
Good to
Bull.
know.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Let's go up then.
Inquisitor.
Anything we can do, just ask.
I hope I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning.
Okay, let's see, Sarah.
You have a problem. That over there is a full tavern, but everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords before Coryphanus can push them. I'm thinking pranks. Just you and me messing around in people's stuff. You know, to start.
I want them at their best.
You have an odd idea of preparation. I need to keep them at their best.
What's best then, Mopey? Constantly ready for death to fall from the gaping hole up there. I know people. Pissed off and fired up is better than dreary bleary. Come on.
No, grow up. You go ahead without me. Yes, I'm in. Time with you sounds like fun.
Just you and me. You know, I would like that.
Oh, yes, please. Let's go. Right, general appetite is gone. Have a search about. Find something to mess with and give your soldiers a laugh. What, the desk? Oh, yes. Center of the Empire and all that. What to do, what to do.
Great, so what do we do?
All right, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy one. Just a slip or something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one. Right, little lady Prissy Pants. Have a look for something she likes too much. Right, little lady Prissy Pants. Have a look for something she likes too much. What, just the door? Where she greets every important idiot. Yes!
All right, what do we do?
Well, Sarah, what do you have in mind?
Get a bucket. Classic, yeah? 5 minutes of sloppy boss gets you weeks of happy kitchen staff. Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose. But whatever. Next up.
This is actually kind of funny.
Right, something to get our shadow of birds loosened up. Gotta be something. Have a search.
Locked box.
What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe... feed her messengers something gassy? No, birds don't pop. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
Run.
Go!
That was fun. An inquisitor of the people, still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Anything to keep us inspired.
Whatever it takes. I'd start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is so good, and Coryphanus would never do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. It was fun chasing you, Inquisitor. Nice for you. You! Oh, frig. You did it!
Oh, Sarah. That was actually kind of fun. She's broken again. Let's go see Sarah again before I go visit the others.
Demon armies and wardens, and Varric has exactly who we need. The big talker just knows everything.
I'm interested in you.
I was thinking you and I should get to know each other.
You've got a pretty way about you. We can see where that goes, if it goes the way I like. I'd say you're getting there. Woof. Are you getting there? And I am a good judge of people. I don't date pricks. Really? Because prick and prick... Look, you're nice. Let's travel around more. I get to know you. We'll see.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Excuse me, Sarah. Blackwater, Memories of the Grey. Fast travel, please. Buy and sell things. Hmm. $71. 93. Okay. Except the Dragon Hunter, Mage Hunter. Bianca Arms, Blank Runes. What's this? Medium armor rating, staff damage, type electricity. Surulent Confused Glass. Dragon Slaying Rune. Hey, there's runes here, okay. Giant Spider Gland, Steam Slaying Rune. Interesting. Okay, cool. Didn't know that was here. Okay, let's talk to Blackwall a little bit.
Something that had to do with wardens. Would have liked to have seen it. I've been meaning to thank you. There are 100 things that need your attention. You didn't have to take the time to help me, and yet you did.
It was a good cause.
If the history you pursue benefits the Wardens, then it was worth it.
You've proven yourself to be an honorable woman. Principled. I've great admiration for you. And I've never been more certain in my decision to join you.
We will do better.
There will be opportunities for us to do even more in the future.
Then I look forward to it.
Know much about Corythius.
How much do you know about Corythius?
Not much. I always thought the stories of Magisters corrupting the Golden City were just that. Stories. I didn't expect them to be true, and I certainly didn't expect to find one of them still alive.
They're more like Corythius.
Do you know if there are more Darkspawn like Corythius?
I don't know. I'm not sure any Warden knows.
So the Corythius lives.
Corythius stopped being human a long time ago. Darkspawn don't have human lifespans, do they?
No, I suppose they don't. They're unnatural and sustained by evil. It's been thousands of years. You'd think the Wardens would have managed to kill the first Darkspawn by now.
Why didn't you know?
Don't the Grey Wardens know everything about Darkspawn?
You don't have to know how a Darkspawn came to be in order to kill it. We're soldiers, not historians. And the world would be better off if people focused on defeating evil rather than explaining how it came to be.
Well, I can't argue that.
Let's discuss something else.
Our warden's being corrupted.
Eric's friend Hawk said there were suspicions of corruption in Grey Warden ranks. Do you know anything about that?
Corruption? What sort of corruption?
Corypheus. He's been known to influence the minds of wardens.
That could very well explain why so many have disappeared.
We need to find them.
If this is true, then all wardens are in danger. Even you. We'd better find your brothers.
I agree. If Hawk's given you an idea where to start, we should get moving immediately.
Tell me about the wardens.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
Ah, the Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
How do you kill an archdemon?
How do the Wardens deal with archdemons?
Short answer. Stick it with swords until it stops moving.
I suppose you'd know.
I'll trust that you know what you're talking about.
We'll manage, if it comes to that.
What do wardens do?
The Blight's been over for 10 years. What do wardens do when the world's not ending?
There are still Darkspawn. Just because we killed so many in Ferelden doesn't mean they're gone. And the world is not so peaceful that there's no use for good men with swords. Sometimes you have to figure out for yourself what the pledge to protect others really means. It's not always about just archdemons and blights.
Your role in the Blight.
Where were you during the Blight?
I was in Ferelden, on my own like always. Quietly killed my fair share of Darkspawn too.
Why were you traveling alone?
You haven't had contact with other wardens for a while. Why were you on your own?
It's what I've always done. Recruitment only requires one man. Besides, I've always been a loner. Works best for everyone that way.
We can speak later.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me.
That's good enough for now. Okay, I've talked to him. Andercroft is there. Cole, Vivienne, Varric, Josephine. Colin wants me for something. I'll go over there first.
I don't need you, sister.
You're carrying a heavy burden for one so young.
I'll carry it back to Crestwood and kill those bandits. That's what Father would have wanted. You didn't know him.
Oh, there's a way to climb up. This is a nice place. Climb down. Can I climb down, please? Whatever.
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. Therenfall Redoubt. The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall, until he was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
I believe you.
The Red Templar swarming Haven were proof enough.
We cannot allow them to gain strength. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
Good thinking.
I like finding the Red Templars' vulnerabilities, before fighting them head-on.
We'll need every advantage against what courses through their veins. Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
Smuggler letters. Before the dawn. Okay. Let's go in this way. Solus.
Inquisitor.
Tell me about Corypheus.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. Spoiled his glorious victory. It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Devinter.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Let's go up really quick, and then I'll come back down. Dorian.
So, I assume you're Talvashoth or something like.
Why would you assume that?
If you weren't, you would have split my skull open at our first meeting before I said a word. Centuries of warfare with the Qunari do lead to this state of affairs.
You've met Qunari.
You've encountered Qunari before.
Qunari raids are rather old hat for anyone from the Eastern Imperium. Although the attacks aren't quite the rampaging wars of ages past. Now we're like two angry dowagers who only remember to spit at each other when they pass on the street.
What about in person?
Did you meet any Qunari personally?
None who weren't rushing towards me with a sword. I was too busy running in the other direction to say hello. I've met some Talvashoth in my time, however. Mercenaries and a few merchants. They're not the same as Qunari. Might easily be a different people altogether.
Glad someone knows that.
If only other people knew that.
It's a southerner thing. Most of them don't even know what a Qunari looks like. Forgive their ignorance, O mighty one. They shall learn proper fear in time.
I've no issue if you don't.
If you've no problem with me, I've no problem with you.
A philosophy I've learned to live by.
No issue with my being Inquisitor, then?
None that specifically involve you being so very, very large. No.
Good.
That's enough.
I should go.
As you wish.
Where's the... There it is. Turn in research. Going to go up. Liana.
It seems Blackwall knows nothing about the disappearance of the Grey Wardens. It's a disappointment. I am, however, glad that he is with us, even if he was not what I expected. He seems to be a good man, and his experience will be an asset to the Inquisition. As for the other Wardens, I suppose we will have to keep looking.
Any updates?
Anything I should know?
It seems that the Olesian army is awaiting our next move. Some of the generals are sympathetic to our cause, others are still suspicious. Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
You must miss Justinia.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in the Haven. I am much better now. Justinia was such a dear friend, and there were so many things going wrong.
Tell me about it.
Sometimes it's best to talk these things out.
I was with the hero Thorelden when she defeated the Archdemon. With her by my side, anything was possible. But there is no happily ever after, not when life goes on. When the Divine requested my help, I went to her. I owed her that much. I sacrificed so much to do the Maker's work. But now, Justinia is dead. I was angry. I felt betrayed. But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Don't apologize. You were grieving and upset. I understand.
Thank you. Now, enough of this. Let us think more pleasant thoughts.
You're Justinia's left hand.
They called you the left hand of the divine.
That they did? What of it?
Tell me more about Justinia.
I'd like to hear about Justinia. What was she like?
A friend. A mentor. Like me, she had secrets, made mistakes. It made her human. I think her followers responded to that.
Were you more than friends?
Was there something more than friendship between you?
You're asking if we were lovers? Typical. I was devoted to her, therefore it must be romantic. Love is common. Love is simple. My bond with Justinia was something greater. She was a sister, a mother, a teacher. So, to answer your question, yes, it was more than friendship.
How did you meet?
How did you and Justinia meet?
I met her a long time ago, before she became divine. Before she was Justinia. When I met her, she was Mother Dorothea. I was at my lowest. Broken, lost. And she saved me. No, wait. She hates it when I say that. I saved myself. She just showed me it was possible.
Let's continue this later.
We'll talk more later.
Okay, and let's go back down. Actually, let's just fast travel this way. Let's talk to Varric. She's calmed down.
Cassandra's calmed down. I think you can take your hand off your crossbow.
Define calm down for me in terms of who or what she's punching right now. I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
I believe you.
I know, Varric. You never would have kept quiet otherwise.
I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
I think you're doing just fine, Varric.
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
What is he?
You said he was a Darkspawn or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
You beat him before.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you find the prison?
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carta clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit. We tracked the Carta to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
Find a way to kill him.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it, don't worry.
I hope you're right. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
This isn't your fault.
You had nothing to do with this, Varric.
I was the one who led Hawk to Corypheus. If I hadn't tracked the Carta to that ruin. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
Good lord, he has a lot of stuff. I can come back later.
Is this a bad time? I can come back.
No, it's all right. Bills are really not that engrossing. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this, disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
Just be my friend.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
What am I to them?
So what exactly am I to the people out there?
The sky tears open, demons everywhere. To ordinary folks, these are the end times. The only hope they have is you. You're the sign that somebody might hear their prayers. That maybe they're not abandoned after all. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Please don't sing.
Please tell me you're not going to burst into song now.
Don't worry, I'm not that cruel. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Okay, any more, Varric?
Looking for
No, we're
someone to
finally
talk your
good.
ear off? I think I can oblige.
Discuss the Inquisition. I have a personal question. Tell me about Redlyrium. Tell me about Corypheus.
What can you tell me about this Corypheus?
I'm not exactly an expert, but ask away and I'll answer what I can.
How'd you find him?
How did you first encounter him?
A few years back, I was dealing with some trouble from a Carter clan that went rogue. They were sending assassins after the Hawk family. We tracked them to a rune in the Vimarks. It turned out to be a trap. Once you went far enough into the rune, there was a magic barrier that kept you from going back. The whole thing was a prison the Grey Wardens were using to hold what they thought was a powerful darkspawn.
Mm-hmm. Why didn't they just kill him?
I've never heard of wardens locking up Darkspawn. Why wouldn't they just kill him and be done with it?
I don't think they could. From what we saw in there, Corypheus can control wardens somehow. They couldn't attack him. The wardens locked him up because there was nothing else they could do.
What is he?
He looks like some sort of blighted creature, but he speaks. What is he exactly?
The wardens who imprisoned him thought he was just a darkspawn. But you heard him ranting. He claims he's a magister. One who assaulted the Golden City, what, more than 1,000 years ago? It seems crazy, but if he's telling the truth, he's one of the people who caused the blights.
You said he should be dead.
You and Hawk both said before he was supposed to be dead.
He was dead. We killed him. The only way for us to escape the prison Corypheus was trapped in was to go through him. We weren't going to just leave the door to his prison open behind us and hope he was dead. We made sure.
Enough about Corypheus.
All right. I think that's enough about Corypheus.
No problem.
Okay.
Complete.
Vivienne, Josephine.
Well, how about that?
Let's go this way. Josephine.
She said your request. And what else did Lady Forsythia say?
That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition.
Anything else?
She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother.
That does sound like her.
Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention.
You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Navarra, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Can I help?
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
I hope it doesn't wear on you.
Dealing with so many demanding, strong-willed people can't be easy.
It's no less intense than my days at court, Inquisitor, I assure you. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
Discuss them with me.
I have time, if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Exactly.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt without mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
I didn't think about it.
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
I think you're invaluable. I think you needed a break. You needed a break.
You've been working continually since I met you, Josephine.
And that can't stop. I must be going. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
I'm glad I could help her. Okay, let's go back here. I want to talk to her again, and then I want to go do stuff at the war room. Anything else to say?
Inquisitor, is it true? Is the mark on your hand magic cast by Corypheus?
Corypheus claimed it's a spell gone wrong.
I wanted to think it was a blessing. A sign the Maker was returning to his creation. How credulous of me.
Might be the Maker's will.
Perhaps the Maker set these events in motion so long ago, we can no longer see his hand in them.
It would be fitting if that were true. Does it hurt? The anchor, that is.
It feels strange.
It's not pain. It's more like my nerves go on fire.
It sounds most unpleasant.
Well, goodbye, Josephine. Okay, let's go to the War Council. I have some shit I need to be doing and get done. Ferelden. There's so much crap in Ferelden. Scout Haven ruins and consider while most of Haven has been destroyed, the Chargers recovered some lost gear still intact. They also recovered a number of enemy corpses in hopes that they might help your experts understand more about the enemy we face. Krem, I got influence. Gain Orzamar's friendship. Our emissaries have returned. Orzammar has pledged to our cause some of the most formidable warriors from the Legion of the Dead. According to the king, they are veteran Darkspawn hunters, absolutely fearless. The king also graciously offered to share Orzammar's wealth. He recognizes the threat Corypheus poses. Sigil of the Great Bear. Dorian's request. Dorian's leads were effective. The Inquisition found several locations where Venatori could be hiding, advanced camps, purpose unknown. If you wish to deal with these mages, I'm certain Dorian would be pleased. I'll mark the locations on your map. You should pass by any on your travels. Grand Enchanter, Truth or Dare, See and Be Seen, Memorial for Haven.
If it was abandoned when we arrived, who named this place Skyhold?
Solus says it changed hands so many times, the original builders can't be traced.
I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are lost.
Harden Hightown, that's completed. An ally for Starkhaven. Most cordial greetings, my name is Sebastian Vale, sole heir of the Vale, Princess of Starkhaven, and recently retook the throne of this great city from those who sought to gain it through unjust means. As a most devoted adherent of the Chantry, I felt the loss of Most Holy Justinia. I too hoped for a resolution to the terrible conflict that claimed the lives of hundreds in Kirkwall and now threatened to claim all of Thedas. I extend Starkhaven's hand in friendship to the Inquisition. Together we let us right the wrongs visited upon our world. It's good to see Sebastian's back in this. Sent emissaries through the Free March cities have always been independent, earning the support of the most prosperous ones. May it be to our advantage.
Let us begin.
It's a request from Hasmal. I understand the Inquisition is working with Redcliffe mages. I'm surprised someone from Kirkwall would condone any arrangement with them, but it does not put you in a position to aid us. But it does put you in a position to aid us. Hasmal's circle sustained a significant damage during the uprising. Rather than follow Lord Seeker, many of our Templars elected to remain and deal with the aftermath, but our resources are limited. Furthermore, we have loyalist mages with us. Hasmal's people would happily throw them to the wolves, even though they had nothing to do with the rebellion. As it stands, I fear we may fail in our duty to protect them. I trust you sympathize with our predicament. I humbly request our charges be transferred to the Inquisition. Hostility, mages remains. With a few Templars of our own, Hasmal's Templars will be comfortable working with them. They can ensure a safe passage for the mages.
Inquisitor.
Shadow Redenerum. Inquisitor, first thing first, an apology. I offered the rebel mages safe harbor in Ferelden, only to have them drive my uncle out of his own town, so I'll admit I wasn't in the best of moods when I first met you. I just wanted everyone out of Redcliffe, and didn't care who was responsible for what. Now I wish I'd done otherwise. Isn't that always the way? These cultists, Ventori, I think they're called. We had them in the royal palace, or so I'm told. Like rats, but with magic and nasty sneers. I don't know what they're up to, but I need to find them and drive them out. Since the Inquisition knows all about them, I'm hoping you'll help. Something grateful something. Wait, did you just write that? You scribes do this on purpose, don't you? King Alistair Theron. Alistair, I missed you. I have just the agent in mind for this. Allow me to send her to Denerim to quietly hunt down the Venatory spies.
Let's see what we have.
Okay, I'm gonna unlock another area. I'm not gonna go find the wardens just yet. Prospect Basin. Rescue missing soldiers in Ferelden. Inquisition soldiers have gone missing in the marshy reaches of southern Ferelden. Because the region is largely uncharted, finding them will be difficult. But the Inquisition's adversaries are determined to find out what happened, and, if possible, bring their people back alive. Some of my people, a few scouts, will move more quickly than a large group could. Other soldiers are volunteering to search for their lost comrades. They won't rest until they've found them. If I contact the local band, she can send our search parties for the missing soldiers right away. Let's do this one. Missing soldiers have been found in a bog called the Fallow Mire. They are being held hostage by Avar, who demand to meet the Herald of Andraste if the Inquisition wants to see its people again, alive again. Not now. Okay, that's good to know. Let's go back. I'm going to talk to a few more people and then we can go to the hinterlands and see if I can kick some dragon ass. And then we'll travel to the Foul Mire.
Your worship.
Vivienne. Where's Vivienne?
Another completed work of whatever they used to call it.
That's Solus's room. This is where the garden is. Is she down below?
Inquisitor.
I don't know where she is then. Cole's up there, okay. This way, maybe? This ain't it either. Okay, wrong building. So Cole is on the other side. So we're going this way. And then he is all the way to the top of this one? Okay, yeah, that's what it seems like. Samson's tail.
Inquisitor.
I'm pleased to hear it.
Roderick was sorry before he died.
You knew Roderick.
I wasn't aware you and Roderick were acquainted.
He was hurt. Red inside from the Templar, but red outside from the Templar too. Needed help to walk. Limping, light, leaning on the young like old Pepe when the road was icy. He called me a fine young man. He said he was sorry for what he did to you.
Sorry for what?
Did he tell you why he was sorry?
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying. We're all dying. The Herald stands against it, and heads turn. Desperate and simple, pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song and felt it flowing through me. But this is real. This is real. So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith. And I fought her. Make her forgive me. I hope I did enough.
That makes me very sad.
He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
Tell me about your past.
I'd like to talk about what happened to you before we met.
Before you, Reese was my friend. He showed me I was wrong to kill the mages. I thought I was helping them. Then he and Evangeline went to Adamant, and I went with them. I was worried Evangeline would hurt Reese. We found out dangerous things. It scared Seeker Lambert, and he scared the mages. It started the rebellion. Seeker Lambert told me what I was. Reese couldn't look at me. I ran until I found more Templars. That's all.
Sorry, Cole. You went to Adamant.
What can you tell me about Adamant Fortress?
It is old, full of sadness and pain. It should be torn down. The veil is thin. We found a demon there. It had touched a man and made him real again. It scared Reese and Evangeline. The man wasn't supposed to be real. Then the demon found us. It put me back in the cupboard on the bad day. Reese and Evangeline saved me.
Tell me of Seeker Lambert.
You said Seeker Lambert told you what you were.
I'm hiding Reese from him, but he chants words and sees. I won't let you hurt Reese. My nose explodes, a shower of blood. Just another parasite that's wormed its way into our world, feeding off all the things you can't have. What we found at Adamant made him angry. We were the first rock rolling at the top of a mountain. He had to stop us. He killed so many. He didn't care. Cold, corrupt. So I came and killed him.
Why go to the Secret Fortress?
If you hated Seeker Lambert, why go to the Secret Fortress?
Because he was right. I was a demon. I saw demons at Adamant. They put people in the dark, in the old hurts. I didn't want to be that. I heard the old songs of the Templars at Val Royeaux and followed them. If I forgot, fought, fell to felling, Templars would kill the demon. I wouldn't hurt anyone again.
That makes sense. I'm glad you care, Cole. Reese was your friend.
What can you tell me about Reese?
He was a mage. He saw me when most couldn't, and he remembered. He helped me, and I watched over him. I worried Evangeline would hurt him. She was a Templar, but she didn't like hurting people. When I left, she stayed. Now she watches over him. They should have been with the rebels. Maybe they ran away together instead. Neither of them like killing.
I could find them.
If you like, I could use the resources of the Inquisition to locate your friend.
No. If they are alive and safe, they should stay away. The last time he saw me, he didn't want to look at me. He saw a monster. Let him forget.
You killed mages.
What did you mean when you say you killed mages?
Some of the mages at the Spire wanted to die. Too sad, too scared, too much. I didn't know what I was. A ghost, I thought. Fading in the fade. When I came to them, they could see me. I used the knife to set them free. When Reese found out, he made me stop, made me understand. There were other ways to help. I didn't know.
You made a mistake.
Sounds like you didn't know what you were doing.
No, I killed people. I knew. I just thought I had to. They were hurting, helpless, haunted. It was all I could do. It was wrong. I was wrong. If I start again, you or Cassandra or Cullen need to kill me.
You were at the rebellion.
What was the Spire like when the Mage Rebellion started?
Dead and dying, begging and bloody. Some wanted freedom, some peace, some war. Some wanted it all to stop. Evangeline was a Templar, but she helped Reese help the others. She set them free. Adrian was a mage, but she killed mages to force the fight. She wanted blood. Reese just wanted to help, to stop people hurting. Maybe that's why he saw me.
Goodbye, Cole.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
Let me... It's good merchants over here. Let's fast travel really quick.
Finally, a place for... the horses! I forgot about the Ferelden horses.
How did I forget that? Exotic mounts. Bog unicorn, oathbound steed. We're good for now. So... Sigil of the Great Bear. Let's see, what can I get rid of? Dragon's Blood, Fire Essence. Bronto Hinds, Canine Leather. Cotton. Let's sell that. I have so much shit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this stuff off in my chest. Here. Yes, here. It's fast travel. I'm going to go to the Undercroft, drop my shit off, and then I'll be on my way.
What's with scalding? No fun.
Inquisition. Better courtyard, spare tower. Have an item crafted, have Herod make a masterwork, rune crafting. Create a rune in the
A
Undercroft.
simple blade. Can't go wrong.
Equip potions, upgrade potions. This is where I want to be. Guess. Increase that. Let's do this. I need profit slowdowns, apparently. Mighty offense tonic. Increase damage. Applies a plus 39 damage bonus for 26. Grenades. Increase panic chance, increase duration. Wither stock. Okay. Rune crafting, elf fruit. Armor. Craft weapons. I need more Albert. Those are fine for now. Deposit. Deposit. What the fuck is this shit? The spread of delirium is an inexorable, unending, the key for the turning corrupted foes against their masters. This nightmare's practicality identifies the work as that of immutable arcanist Dagna. Life, like all children of the stone, she doesn't have to worry how such experiments might affect her dreams. She keeps track of their names, though that's about respect. $18, it's $12, $14, $14. Deposit that. Deposit that. Staff of Stasis. Deposit, deposit. You're gonna get deposited. Back. Okay, so I have some things I need to sell, and then I can be on my way for the most part. Just because I'm curious. Okay, was it weapons? It was weapons. So that. It's 12. $108. One-sided blade. Shock staff. 14. 14. Sell this. 42, 45. 138. 78. 18. Okay, that's good. And now we're gonna go to world map, and we're gonna go to the hinterlands, and we're gonna see if I can kick farmland security. A dragon's ass. There's a ton of shit over here too that I need to look at eventually. Lyrium, let's go here. Sarah. Dorian. I Iron Bull, I guess.
Inquisitor.
Weapons. Armor. This is fine for now. Weapons. Daggers. Okay, they're both fine. Okay, that's fine. Dorian. Ice staff. It's lightning staff. That's an awesome looking lightning staff, by the way. We'll stick with the ice staff. Iron Bull. Weapons. This is fine. Armor. This is fine, and I guess that's it. Okay, I'm gonna grab shit from my potions. That's requisitions. Mighty offense tonic. I gotta go get a ton of elf fruit. I'm gonna save this and we're gonna see how this goes. Iron. Push it.
Looks like dragon territory.
Ow.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
They're level 12? Oh god. Okay. Okay. That's why I went behind here. Dragon scales. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing here? She's very angry today, isn't she? We're fucked. I think I'm too low level. Drink that, please. Drink this. I have no idea what the hell you were doing there, buddy. Okay, she stays over there. Lyrium is over here, though. Come on. There we are. Dragon's blood. Okay, Fool, I need you to destroy this. Okay, Varric slightly approves. While you were under attack, I'm not under attack though. I'm not under fucking attack, god damn it. Come on, get closer. Come on. There we are.
Someone had a run of bad luck.
Looks like it. Dragon scales. Red Templar Guardsman chain.
Someone had a run of bad luck.
Aegis shield, reinforced vanguard, armor, tonics, belt. I can't access my inventory either, really. There's something over here. No, really doesn't look like it. Okay, let's take care of the little guy first. Get him. Okay. Royal fruit. Royal elf fruit. Okay. I don't think I can do this, but at least I can say I tried. This is Shayna's Valley.
Looks like dragon territory. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep running. So I'm assuming because this one spits fire that it's weak to ice. Probably. This is probably gonna really suck. But let's try it. Blood cliffs. I've discovered a thing called the blood cliffs.
Oh, would you look at that? That is magnificent!
Okay, so attack this leg with Ring of Pain. Horror, Flask of Fire. And then I want you to do this leg. Why can't I move? Like, worth a damn. I'm fucked. Yes, I know about the tactical camera. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Back off. That's why I wanted you to back off, god damn it. She's a level 12 dragon, I'm not even close. This... Come on. Does this do anything to her? Does do stuff to her, okay. Okay. Come about this way. Go through her. Bull. Ring of Pain. Okay. Do this leg. Go over there now, please. Okay. Yeah, I need to move. Oh, you're fine. Be nice if I could actually see. Dorian, I want you over here. What is this bullshit? Okay. Let's see here. Is she really distracted by the fucking... She really is! That's interesting. Shit. Revive Dorian, please! Okay. Doing the front leg, please. Glad she's taking care of that for us. Okay. Come on. Where are we going now? Dorian, honey. Go over here. Sarah, honey, go over there. Me. And that is why you do that. Now, where did she go? Shit. Go over there. Sarah, go over here. We'll move this way. I figured that was gonna happen. Of course her brats are here. Okay, let's do Rig of Pain. Okay. Come on, what are we doing? Do this. Okay, I want you to stand over here. Head on, and Dorian, I want you over there. Okay, you know what? Everybody move in. Get the... Nope, not you. Go over here. Revive Dorian. Actually, go right here. And that's why I didn't want you to do that, you dumb bitch. Dumb bitch. Where's Dorian? Cool. Do this. Hit it, you stupid bitch. Why is this so goddamn hard to do? Thank you. Fucking Christ on a stick. I would love to know where they are right now. Get Dorian up. Oh my god, no. Well, would you goddamn do your job, please? Well, we're fucked. I don't care that you're on fire right now. What I want you to do is revive people. Kills. I'm fucked. But I got her past half health. That's actually something. I can't believe I did that. Especially when I'm a lower level than she is. Okay, go ahead. Okay, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna leave. And I will come back at a later time to take care of this. If I'm being honest, though, I cannot believe that I survived that at all. For as long as I did. So we're gonna go back all the way over here. Fast travel. Look at the codex shit that I gotta read that I've forgotten about. What's the new thing? Deep mushroom. Deep mushrooms refers to the entire group of fungi that grows underground in caves in many parts of the dwarven deep roads. Collection can be a dangerous task as the deep roads are often infested with darkspawn. Because of this, dwarven merchants often recruit caste list hirelings for the job and pay them a meager percentage of what they earn selling the mushrooms to surfacers. The most common variants used in the herbalist trade are the blightcap, ghoul's mushroom, and brimstone mushroom, almost all of which tend to carry the darkspawn corruption. While they cannot transmit the disease, this trait often makes them quite poisonous. The mushrooms should only be handled by experienced herbalists and should never be consumed without first being adequately cleaned and prepared. Careless consumption has been known to cause insanity, severe abdominal cramping, and even death. Characters. Cole. His name is Cole. He's not that old, perhaps 20 years, no more. He has blonde hair that hangs in front of his eyes. He wears dirty leathers, perhaps the only clothes he owns. He was there when you found Rise in the Templar crypt, but you couldn't see him. Nobody can, and those who do forget him, just like you right now. Remember the dream. Inquisitor, if you believe that this Cole truly wishes to help the Inquisition, hold on. And can be trusted to do so safely, I am willing to give him a chance to prove himself. As Solus insists that he is a spirit made manifest in the form of a young man, not a demon possession, an unwilling victim, I concede that he may not be malicious. Nevertheless, Cole's abilities concern me. I would ask Liliana to have him watched, but most of Skyhold seems unable to see the spirit, or remember him even if informed of his existence. Servants complain of odd occurrences, items mislaid or moved to strange locations, but have thus far been unable to see or remember the person responsible. Such actions appear harmless thus far, but I remain vigilant. Cassandra, Cole appreciates the Inquisition helping those who are hurting and in need. Samson, I want this made clear to every man and woman in our army. Do not challenge the Red Templar's leader, General Samson, on your own. You may have heard stories of how Samson used to be a Templar in Kirkwall until he was thrown out of the order, that he became a vagrant begging for coin to buy lyrium. That man no longer exists. The fiend who attacked us at Haven had the strength of a dozen men. Samson has the training of a Templar and all the power of red lyrium at his command. For those who did not see it firsthand, he is as dangerous as any demon, perhaps worse. Treat him as such. I will hold personally accountable any officers who do not communicate this order to their soldiers. Okay. Show image. Show image. The Champion of Kirkwall. I cannot tell you with any certainty if the Champion of Kirkwall will be present at the Divine Conclave, although Hawke is the current Viscount of the city. She left Kirkwall some time ago, leaving the running of the city to the guard captain and the seneschal. If either of them know anything about their Viscount's whereabouts, they are saying nothing. I understand the need some of you feel to have Hawke present. Many of you believe we would not be at war if not for her actions. Thetis has always feared us, but the destruction of Kirkwall's chantry woke all to the realization that some mages would go to any lengths to achieve freedom. In the aftermath, Hawk's support of the Templars' systematic slaughter of all of Kirkwall's mages showed that no mercy should be spared in restoring order. When Hawk did and Kirkwall sparked something in the Templar Order, this was the champion who beat back the Canary invasion of Kirkwall, who killed their Era Shock. She was powerful, influential, her word counted for much. Hawk was one of us, a mage. If the champion could turn against us, surely we were beyond redemption. When the circles began to rebel, the Templars did what they saw as their duty, as Hawk did in Kirkwall. They put us down, they restored order, not even the Chantry could control them, because they had right on their side. So here we stand on the eve of the Divine Conclave, hoping this ends before we are all dead. But ask yourselves, why look for Hawk? What good would the champion's presence be? Her part in this is done. This peace depends entirely on us and the Templars. We just need to decide how much we're willing to sacrifice for it. Senior Enchanter Lawrence of Cumberland speaking to mages attending the Divine Conclave. He speaks sense. Creatures. Pretty sure I've read this already before, and I don't feel like reading it again. Darkspawn, those who had sought to claim Haven by violence destroyed it. What was golden and pure turned black. Those who had once been mage lords, the brightest of their age, were no longer men but monsters. Sin was the midwife that ushered the Darkspawn into this world. The Magisters fell from the Golden City, and their fate encompassed all other worlds, for they were not alone. No one knows where the Darkspawn came from, a dark mockery of man. In the darkest places they thrive, growing in numbers as a plague of locusts will. In raids they will often take captives, dragging their victims alive into the deep roads. But most evidence suggests that these are eaten. Like spiders, it seems Darkspawn prefer their food still breathing. Perhaps they are simply spawned by the darkness. Certainly, we know that evil has no trouble perpetuating itself. The last blight was in the Age of Towers, striking once again in the heart of Tevinter, spreading south into Orlais and east into the Free Marches. The plague spread as far as Ferelden, but the withering and twisting of the land stopped well beyond our borders. Here Darkspawn have never been more than the stuff of legends. In the northern lands, however, particularly Tevinter and Neanderfels, they say Darkspawn haunt the hinterlands, preying on outlying farmers and isolated villages, a constant threat. That's cool looking. Deepstalker, one of the few natural non-darkspawn creatures to live in the deep roads. Deepstalker is a reptilian cave dweller known for burrowing into the stone paths of the deep roads and ambushing prey, usually nugs. They hunt in packs, attacking with round mouths of serrated teeth or spitting poison from venom glands. Although a single Deepstalker poses little threat to any experienced explorer, packs can be lethal. Dragonling. Newly hatched dragons are roughly the size of a deer and ferociously hungry. They live for a short time in their mother's lair before venturing out to their own. The slender wingless creatures are born in vast numbers, as only a few survive to adulthood. Ghoul. Among the saddest legacies of the Fifth Blight are those poor souls who survived the Darkspawn attacks across Ferelden only to succumb to the corruption of the Blight itself. We have seen animals, birds, wolves, and even bears corrupted into mindless ruinations of their former selves, but humans are by no means immune. Those unfortunate victims who not killed quickly by contact with Darkspawn blood or disease, become mad with fever. Their bodies lose their hair and become misshapen with sores. In their last lucid thoughts, many speak of hearing whispered words or a song that no one else can catch. It is vital that once victims begin hearing such things, they are put out of their misery quickly and mercifully. There are stories across Ferelden of these ghouls maddened by the corruption of the Blight, attacking their friends and spreading the corruption further. While it is likely that the sickness will eventually kill a ghoul, the dying strength of these poor creatures makes them nearly as great a danger as the Darkspawn themselves. They are no longer our friends, our family, or our countrymen. They are victims of the Blight and must be given the same mercy Hesrian showed Andraste, a swift sword. That's sad. Giants, 9:30 Dragon, 4th Harvest Mirror, continued musings on giants. I assume they encroach due to disruption of their environs, perhaps clawing darkspawn rerouted underground waters, altering the landscape of their prey. Food is seemingly their own motivator and only motivator, and I have observed them eating meat, grains, leaves, nearly anything digestible with no care or joy for taste or texture, so complete is their scavenging that troll might be a more academically accurate term, but I cannot blame farming folk for imposing an obvious descriptive. Yet are these giants merely beasts or of destructive instinct? I followed one specimen from the north, where they were somewhat more common to winter breeding grounds, warmth of seasons, corruption of silent plains. It followed a waterway, preferred to float into its bulk, but never did I see any sense in its eye, and never did it appear to plan beyond its immediate surroundings. But I remain intrigued, for they have hands, and that means the potential for to raise them in praise. Throughout creation, upright beings with hands have been a sign of greater purpose. What lesson, Maker, in these strange children I will approach tomorrow in your name? Last entry in the letters of Brother Estomar. His only recovered possession, likely because they were already flat. This archivist recommendation: remind the neophytes that the tale of Sister Jarl and the Wolves' Den is metaphor. Giant spider. Maybe it's meant to be that size. Maybe it's meant to be that size, and the regular ones are miniatures. I mean, a Justin Carry Maker would create them big to start, then they cannot hide. That's what bothers you, isn't it? The hiding, a big one like that, a good 12-footer. Sure, it's all fang and such, but you know where it is. A dark place where the veil is weak. You'll never be surprised by a giant one because you had to go to their house. They're not on your face at night or in your boot in the morning. And if their web is thick as rigging, you don't have to worry about their hair on your neck or the baby ones on the breeze. You hate that, right? Hitting a cloud of them while you're riding. Could be a dozen, but you only see one and you try to smash it. But when you look, the thing is gone, and now your arm itches right up to the shoulder, and that hair feels like it's back. But you can't unbuckle your helm because of the gauntlets, and now the hair is in your ear is tingly. That's just about the worst, isn't it? That's a cool image too. What did I miss? Who did I miss? I missed a lot. I have already looked at this. This is just a damage thing. I've already looked at this too. This is also just a damage thing. Rage Demon. Encountered in the Fae, the true form of a Rage Demon is a frightening sight, a creature of pure fear, seemingly made of amorphous lava. Its eyes pinpricks, a baleful light radiating from its core. I think I've read this too. I guess I haven't. The abilities of such a demon center on the fire it generates. It burns those who come near, and the most powerful are able to lash out with bolts of fire and even firestorms affecting entire areas. Fortunately, even powerful rage demons are less intelligent than other varieties. Their tactics are simple: attack enemies on sight with as much force as possible while they perish. Some rage demons carry their heat-based abilities into possessed hosts, otherwise one rarely sees their true form outside Fade unless mages specifically summoned one to do their bidding. That's a cool image. What the fuck else am I missing? It's not that. Ah, her luck. Those who had sought to claim heaven by violence destroyed it. What was golden and pure turned black. Those who had once been mage lords, the brightest of their age, were no longer men but monsters. I've read this. It's the same thing. Groups. Canary, Tomasrans. Goodwin lay on the hard stones of the Kirkwall docks until the sailors left with her purse. As she struggled to her feet, a large gray hand reached down to help her. It was one of the Canary, the great horned giants who had come to live in the city. I thank you, said Nanny Goodwin hesitantly, looking from her satchel. I did not know the docks were so dangerous, or I would have asked for one of Lord G's guards to accompany me as I brought healing herbs for the children. You are a Tomasran, said the Canary. Under the cocoon, no sailor would accost you. Why are you here? I am but Lord G's nanny, Nanny Goodwin said, and Lord G did not believe me when I told him that the children needed healing herbs, so I was forced to buy them myself. Under the cocoon, said the Canary, Tomasrans are treated and listened to when caring for the children, and any healing herbs they needed would be provided. Why did Lord G not attend your words? He is a noble, Nanny Goodwin said, and I am merely a servant who cares for his children. She shifted her shawl to hide the bruises the sailors had given her, as well as the bruises Lord G himself had left. Under the cocoon, said the Canary, all are equal, and no Tomasran thinks herself a mere anything. Nanny Goodwin bid the Canary good day and returned to Hightown with much to think about. It's kind of sad that that man does not think that much about the woman who is raising his children. Thalvashoth, their wagon was traveling from the port village to one of the larger cities when they fell upon us. They shrieked like beasts, their facial markings were savage and nonsensical, their brutal weapons chipped and uncared for, and they stank of unwashed sweat as they charged. Thalvashoth snarled as they fought. One of the workers was bitten, the guards cut them down with blades until they fled, then finished the rest with arrows. We followed their trail into the forest and found their camp. There were women hunched and carrying, as no women should, filthy children, thin and underfed, and corpses. I will always remember the corpses. There were more Thalvashoth as well, and the guards cut them down. As they disarmed the last Thalvashoth, one guard asked him why he lived like this, why he acted in this manner. The Thalvashoth looked him in the eye and said, I deny the cocoon. Then he threw himself upon the guard's blade. I have questioned the cocoon. I believe many of us have, although we do not admit it to each other. But when I saw the rage in the Thalvashoth warrior's eyes, when I saw the horrible savagery that the cocoon alone holds in check, I knew where I belonged. I am not a perfect Canary, but I know the place. I know my place and my purpose. I am content. Tevinter society. To those outside the Tevinter Imperium, it is easy to imagine a society filled with mages and elven slaves and little else. In truth, there are 3 different Tevinters, each of them a world completely separate from the other. There are the mages, the land's nobility, completely obsessed with competing for supremacy with each other, almost to the exclusion of paying any heed to the nation's enemies, such as the Canary. The well-bred Alta sneer at the Legions, who in turn sneer at the Paratiri. They vie for dominance in the magisterium, where factions shift and flow on a daily basis with deadly consequences, requiring every family to put a veneer on perfect citizenship or face scandal and censor. Then there are the so-called Supporati, the sleepers. These are the non-magical citizens who vastly outnumber the mages, yet are beholden to their whims. Many are resentful of their status, plotting in secret even as they secretly hope their children will possess magic talent and enticing lore, since the talent could conceivably show up in anyone, even a slave. It would be easy to forget that Tevinter possesses a massive class of publicans, the civil servants and leaders of the legionaries. It is an enormous merchant class, enough teeming poor to drown any other nation in Thedas, and the shadowy thieves called Parasumpter, who are practically treated with respect. And then there are the slaves. One would think they at least see each other as equals, but it is not so. The divide between the freed libertari, those who act as personal servants to magisters, those who work on farms and factories, and the servus publicus, who do all the tasks proper citizens will not, is all but insurmountable, but perhaps in emulation of those who own them, imperial slaves will connive and scheme to try anyhow. Outsiders might see it as futile, but to Tevinter citizens, their nation's social classes are the most mutable and rewarded on merit in all of Thedas. The Imperial Chantry. There are those who would tell you that the chantry is the same everywhere as it is here, that the divine in Val Royeaux reigns supreme in the eyes of the Maker, and that this fact is unquestionable throughout Thedas. Do not believe it. The Maker's second commandment, magic must serve man, not rule over him, never held the same meaning within the ancient Tevinter Imperium as it did everywhere elsewhere, as it did elsewhere. The chantry there interpreted the rule as meaning the mages should never control the minds of other men, and that otherwise their magic should benefit the rules of men as much as possible. When the clerics at Tevinter altered the chant of light to reflect this interpretation of the commandment, the divine in Val Royeaux ordered the clerics to revert to the original chant. They refused, claiming corruption within Val Royeaux, an argument that grew until in 487 Towers, the chantry in Tevinter elected its own legitimate and uncorrupted divine, Valhale, who was not only male but also happened to be one of the most prominent members of the Tevinter Circle of the Magi. This black divine was reviled outside Tevinter, his existence an offense to the chantry in Val Royeaux. After 4 exalted marches to dislodge these rebels, all that the chantry in Val Royeaux accomplished was to cement the separation. While most aspects of the imperial chantry's teachings are the same, prohibits against magic have been weakened, and male priests have become more prevalent. Circle of Magic did rules to Vinter directly ever since Archon Namara was elected in 734 Storm, directly from the ranks of the enchanters, to great applause from the public. They dispensed with the old rules forbidding mages from taking part in politics, and within an age, the true rulers within the various imperial houses, the mages, took their places openly within the government. The imperial divine is now always drawn from the ranks of the first enchanters and operates as divine and grand enchanter both. This is utter hearsay to any member of the chantry outside of Tevinter. A return to the days of the magisters, which brought the blights down upon us, and it exists, and even though we have left the Tevinter Imperium to the mercies of the dread Canary, still they have endured. Further confrontation between the Black Divine and our so-called White Divine is inevitable. Vasoth, the Grey Ones, why do you keep asking me about the Qun? I'm not Canary. I met a human once who made shoes. Why don't you tell me about shoemaking? You've met more Canary than I have. I've lived my whole life here in Navarra. No, I'm not Talvashov. Talvashov are rebels. You can't rebel against something you've never seen. I'm Vasoth. No, I didn't use the word. It's Vasoth, and not Talvashoth. Nobody told me humans couldn't hear speech. No, I hate humans. Unused portion of a transcript from an interview with Isal, a Canary goat herder, found in the notes of Brother Genevieve. I can get that. That would be a little annoying. I'll start a Veilfire. Though it is an elven magic, I submit that Veilfire is worthy of consideration, for they perfected it at the height of their civilization. Certainly mages often use it as a source of light. Currently, mages use it as a source of light for its flame birds without wood or oil. It can also activate dormant spells, which has its uses. Veilfire's true potential, however, is as a medium for writing. Veilfire runes convey more than the literal meaning of the text. Veilfire can transfer a tangible impression of sights, sounds, and even emotions on the reader. With diligent practice, any mage can learn this astonishing technique, but compared to the ancient elves' examples, current works are crude. I hope this book will guide those who, like myself, would rekindle an interest in this delicate art. Together, let us rediscover subtleties lost to the ages. On Sky, hold a page from an enchanter's journal, scorched to near illegibility. Styles in Old Ferelden dialect, circa... Okay. Question isn't, is it special? The question is how special. We found relics, but there are always relics. Elves ranged far before their empire was crushed. But rarely did they return where they did not build. This place they visited again and again. I see it in the fragments. Clay from different nations, not just craftsmen, styles from different centuries, and not just clans, and yet no record of a ruin. The structures here are all Ferelden with stone ferried up by typical madmen. Whatever was here, whatever natural spire, it was flattened for a floor, but I know the common shapes, and I will erect them as was custom, and we shall see what the elves wish to see. I finished this for Master Ganot. His workings brought lightning, much lightning. The rods are pools of metal now, and all his workings burned. Master was also struck. I write for him his last words because his fingers are ashed, and he did not live the night. The veil is old here. Skyhold has not just been claimed time and time again, but sacked as well. We've managed to uncover some remnants, including a scratching under a pillar that mentions the names given by your witch. Oh, but still long after the place had been built over. But the author knew something of its first purpose, or at least something of a legend. Even with assistance from your elf, we managed only a partial translation. Elven is often a game of intense, not direct mapping of phonetic meanings. That means it's a mess. Our belief transformed into everything. Assertion, problem, uncertain. All time is transformed into the final first death, uncertain. Inevitable, threatened, victory, and horrible, promised. Ferelden in the Untorn Vales, uncertain. Freedom in the Untorn Vales, when the sky is held up back where the people gain love that is an apology, promise from two missing subjects, certain. Mostly complete as fragments go. The rhyme is strange, not like others. I've recorded perhaps less a poem than a statement. The Elven language does tend to meander. It is a myth, of course, nothing more. Tales of a mysterious underground shop run by an immortal, perhaps undead, proprietor who peddles impossible and implausible goods while have circulated from decades among the Templars. Now and then a zealous or a curious knight will go looking for the place to no avail. Stories place the Black Imperium in Kirkwall's Darktown. Stories of Alrio in the back of an empty boathouse in Elomirion at the top of a tower in Banras Pel, and hidden beneath the skirts of the giant statue of Andraste at the Meridian. No real source has ever found it, and none ever will, because it does not exist. You will, of course, hear the standard justification. It appears only to the worthy, it appears only to the invited. It is hidden by blood magic, it exists only in the Fade. Rubbish. There is no magic that can hide an entire shop full of trinkets from the eyes of a seeker of truth, and I am not just saying that because I searched for 6 months and didn't find it. Shut up, Tristan. I spent the last week in the foul mire. The bog stretches forever, and it's slow riding at night when the mists get thick. You can still travel along the old roads, and there's enough good hunting to make the trip worthwhile. Fish, birds, even a few hearts. There's one thing to look for, though. When anything dies in the water, the mire preserves it. I was stalking a magnificent buck when a corpse clawed out of the water at me. I'm not afraid to say I ran. No rack of antlers is worth fighting a demon. My cousin in Fisher's End thought it was funny. Says he has to look out for undead every time he goes outside the village. I don't know how he stands it. That is actually kind of funny. Samson's Templar fame, raise your sword of shame, a shield of shame. Samson's letter caught, left unfought, defamed. Armor laced with blood shall reclaim his name. Samson's broken heart shall revoke his claim. Samson knight in red, he hath lost his way. Samson martyr rage, soon the world will pay. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun. If you want to see previous streams that I've done, go check out my YouTube channel. Link is in my bio. If you guys want to see when I'm about to stream something, go check out my Twitter or my Instagram. Link is also in my bio, or check out my schedule here on Twitch if you don't want to do any of that. Here is my stream schedule for the week. Normally, if something's going on, I will either just cancel the stream and you can see it here on Twitch, or I will post that I am not streaming on Twitter. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, do whatever the hell it is you guys want to do. And I hope you guys have a good day or night, wherever you are, and I shall see you guys real soon. Bye!